Y'all day is going good as shit. Y'all day is going swell. Top tier, fan fucking tastic, I hope. Not gonna lie, I'm a little tired, like I said previously, but we're here. We're here, that's all that matters. Well, we got like 3 hours of sleep today, and we just got off of work. So, fuck it, we gonna try to make the stream as entertaining as possible as we can off of 3 hours of sleep. Yesterday, I went to bed and like, Yesterday, I went to bed like 20 minutes from now. So we damn near about to pull up on 24-hour mark. I'm not gonna lie to you. But we got today, my bad, I need to start looking at the camera and not looking at myself. Today we got like 4 reacts. And then I'll probably like play the game or some shit. We'll see how I feel, or I might just end stream. Let's get right into it. How y'all days going? Good? Bad? Ass? How y'all days going? Hopefully it's going good. First vid is Whistling Diesel desperately attempts to get a Bugatti. I have a feeling, yeah, these are the Hamilton collection cars type shit.
Welcome to the multi-trillion-dollar lifestyle video. What's the cheapest one I could get?
A Veyron is like,
I don't need a Veyron.
I know.
That's cheap garbage. But I was thinking I could come up with about 50 grand and finance the rest. Without further
Okay.
ado, I present to you
50K and finance the rest.
Bro.
I've only seen one of these in my life.
Holy
Oh my
shit.
God. Open dumped catless exhaust muffler. There's 2 chains holding $100 billion. And I've seen them break before, actually. Later on today, I'm gonna see it happen. Oh my God, that thing is so sexy. Look, I think it's 4-wheel drive. Look at the grill on it. Dude, they only made like 800,000 of those.
Dude, that F-150 is crazy loud.
Oh my God. Look at that.
They only made like 800,000. Holy shit, the
A
remodel.
little slow.
They're coming. $30 million in cars are coming down the driveway.
Hold up.
Right
The
now.
cheese grater got delivered.
There's Cody. There. Look. Oh, you're missing the cars.
Damn, 30 M's worth of cars. Is that really 30 million worth of cars?
Welcome to the multi-trillion-dollar lifestyle video of me and my billionaire friend, the Hamilton collection.
Today, I'm going to give you a tour of my personal $30 million car collection.
Damn.
Now, I've had 60 plus super and hypercars, so we've got a lot to show you guys, a bunch of vehicles, the property, whatever you're willing to show us.
Okay, don't show any of that. Don't show that. Just keep the buildings out of the frame.
What's left to show?
This is our private gas station.
Oh shit.
Hey, if you need this for any of your cars, man.
I was wondering when Whistling was gonna
Yeah, this is my,
drop his VOB.
458
POV.
What I like about it is the headlights are pretty bright. This is a pretty nice truck. Pretty nice and new.
That's in great shape. Was this a Cyber Beast, by the way?
Yeah, I actually do love it. Like, if I'm being honest.
What do you like about it?
This is a little more to talk about.
Yes, Monster Max.
No, this trash can. We just installed new wheels on it.
What's the poison for, though, for real?
Well, we were using them for poison, and then we had a terrible accident. So we're testing a new concrete dissolvent, and this kid was pushing it, messing around, and it was stupid, and he fell into it. Hey, can we keep the floor cleaner, please?
Yeah. How many blow-off valves are in here?
It's 18 total turbos. It added 6 horsepower. Oh, it's a good performance increase.
Mechanic is god tier.
I'm taking these Archon wheels off of the truck to put bigger Archon wheels on.
Oh, sweet. All right, that's an investment.
Are you interested? It's a good vehicle.
Does it start still?
Yeah, if we can tuck this one last piece on. Danny?
Damn. Selling it on Facebook Marketplace, by the way. They're selling that shit on Facebook Marketplace.
Looks safe.
The smoke is the only, like, it's a little smoky when you...
Are those straight legal?
Yeah, I mean...
Alright.
We can do a startup on this.
I would love that.
The way it all works together...
Do you know how to run it?
You can figure it out.
Oh, you want me in the driver's
Yeah.
seat?
If it goes past 108% there, it's going to completely blow up.
Wait, what?
Is he dead ass? Was that shit gonna blow up?
were going fast
Actually,
back there, bro.
He was on the brakes trying to hold it back the whole time. So I gave it more throttle. But anyways, this is our tank.
Looks a little different.
There's not that many changes to it except pluralizer added in, like a protective dome. We're actually taking the excavator and
tight shape.
smacking the tank as hard as we could, and there's not a scratch on it.
What's the huge...
Don't show that on camera. Do you want to go in it? We can show the inside. Go on.
Too claustrophobic. Tommy, come here.
All right, you're good to get in. Just watch your head.
That's why. So you have the killdozer here.
Please don't include any of me talking about it because I'm really worried if the governments don't know that we. It's insane. It's super illegal.
Can't wait for the killdozer bid.
This is our snowplow. Yeah. This is the driveway. We got this driveway paved. It's $1 billion per foot. Anyways, watch this.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Hey, watch the door on these trees over here.
This is my secret drag strip. Watch this.
No more watch this.
I fuck around and
I
die.
took it as close as possible. I put a swing here. It's like a 50-foot tall swing. You gotta try it.
Wait, I do? Alright.
I'll go first to make sure it doesn't break. Deal. If you don't commit, you fly off and hit the truck and break your neck. Oh,
Fair?
Oh no!
isn't that sick? It's like, oh, that's cool.
crazy.
I have a Bugatti.
Yeah.
That was really fun, Cody. Thanks for that.
So this is our.
The Detweiler Hypercar Collection Garage.
I really wouldn't show anything back here because it's a little enjobulated right now.
Oh, you don't want to
So-
project that?
No. I'm saying I'm cool with you guys showing it. Just don't show it on camera.
Alright, we'll cut that.
No,
as
you're
well.
good to keep it in. Just don't show it on camera.
Oh, okay.
We have multiple school buses. There's a Tesla. That was Jake Paul's Cadillac. We have this brand new truck I just bought. If you want a car or anything, let me know.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go on a ride, and you're okay if we do whatever we want with the cars?
Yeah.
He has an $80 trillion car collection, but mine is 90. So we have the Bugatti Aventador.
Say, but mine is
And
9.
those two. And this is all of them, because it's not that big. Let's just start here. This one's ready.
It has those doors like the Miata.
Where's
Okay.
the... Hold up.
Let's just go to the next.
There you go.
Oh my god. Brady, come on!
I'll walk you through the start process. This one actually is kind of confusing.
Oh, shit.
Than your SF90. Can we get some AC cranking through this puppy?
It doesn't have AC, it's a race car.
Oh my god, don't do that.
It still feels like a Lambo, to be honest. It's definitely better quality than my Huracan was, but my SF90 still beats
I like it better.
I'm not a fan of the seating position.
It's like a Spirit
It's
Airlines.
letting colors of Spirit Airlines too. Alright guys, this is it.
That's not coming back.
Oh my god. This sounds really good.
We need to invent a car that has a
That's
steering
not
wheel on
coming
both
back.
sides.
You control the back wheels, I control the front. That's a terrible idea, you should go ahead. Oh my god, we're gonna
35.
Our Lamborghini Revawala was Vuelto is literally the bare minimum. I'm buying 5 of them now.
No, you can't afford that. Okay. Easy.
Shit sound good as fuck.
Oh my god, dude. It's very quick. I hope you don't have a license plate on here because there's a school zone subdivision where people can go slow. And I hit so many huge speed bumps because they installed all these new speed bumps this morning.
Kids are speed
It was
bumps.
it. And those weren't there before. But I made it back safe.
This is the quickest car in the entire world. Broke 26 world records for speed. Fastest
26?
0 to 100, 0 to 200.
Alright, run me down, man.
Hold brake and then hit this button.
Oh my god.
And then wait. So if you go one more right when you have space, that is drift. It sends 100% of the power to the rear tires.
Oh my god.
I'm actually so pumped for this.
I'm actually
What?
so scared for this.
They have a drift mode. Holy shit.
This is such a good track. Yeah. I'm gonna drift this corner on the left.
Do not. Easy. Bro.
I want to do a driveway speed run. I wanted to be keeping track of speed times, but it just so happens that we're doing this when we have the world's fastest cars. There's no speed limits. This is my mile-long driveway. We can do whatever we want.
Go. Oh my. Bro. This is fast, bro.
Don't scrape. Oh, what?
Go, 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 go.
I think I can save it. Get ready.
Go, power, power, power. 4270.
As you can hear, Whistling Diesel Entertainment has a highly educated people.
4276.
There's no way we can do another car faster. Like,
Well, the power is instant.
so absurd, bro.
Let's just park it before we total it. If we're
Hell
quick
yeah.
enough, he won't even know we did anything with it.
Green car.
This one,
And nigga like, what the fuck you did to my car?
The green car.
this one, be careful with. It's almost 2,000 horsepower.
Is that a
Oh
Venom?
my god. All-wheel drive?
No, it's the rear wheel. You're dead.
I'm actually very scared.
Oh, this is nasty.
It's like a Cletus McFarlane car.
This is the fastest American-made car. Everything's carbon in here.
We gotta go on the road with it. Let it.
Bro, did you break it?
No, it's too much power, bro.
This car is scary. Oh, bro.
Holy shit.
Drives like this.
Cody is autistic.
Open
It's
road.
like in Need for Speed when the car was so fast, like the roads were blurry.
Yeah. It's not really a daily driver.
No.
But no.
Like we're gonna die.
Wait, should we time it on the driveway?
Yeah, why not?
And roll it.
I don't know about that.
Just do it as quick as you feel safe. Oh! If you would have went, it wouldn't have been far off. 50 seconds.
Oh my god.
That's crazy as
It's
fuck.
scary.
Yeah.
You hear the cam on that bitch?
It took me a bit to get used to. At first, I was like, I don't like it. But once you get used to it, you figure out how to drive it. It's very connected.
Oh!
That was so
That's
wild.
insane.
So this car's nice.
Very connected.
Even the engine is carbon fiber?
No, I don't think so. That might not work so well.
What's the cheapest one I could get?
A Veyron is like 1.1.
No, I don't need a
I know
Veyron. That's cheap garbage. You think finance $3,000 a month over the course of like 8 months?
over the course of eternity.
All I am asking is destroy it.
No.
Over the course of
So I have to
eternity.
come up with $3 million.
Kind of.
But I was thinking I could come up with about 50 grand and finance the rest. As you all know, he has brought today. He brought many cars here today. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna reveal Hypercar and tour you on all of its gorgeous features. And also I bought it for you guys.
This is not just one of my cars covered back up, is it?
That would be funny. Without further ado, I present to you the 800 billion.
Hell yeah.
Nissan Altima.
This car is $1 million just for the title. The car itself, $1 million a week forever. You can never own it. It's rented from the company. And every Friday, an extra 1,000 just because. They only made one of these.
What's that? Right there.
I think it's paint. This door opens like that. Wow. Look at this. Come around here. Solid silver door handle. It's gold, silver, and silver all in one.
How much was that?
$2,000 a week.
Look at the paint match vents. Looks like it's peeling.
You did not just touch that.
Sorry.
If finger oil gets on the vents, it peels the paint. Look
No,
what you
it
just
should
did.
be-
Steve, would you want to indulge yourself?
Bro.
Is that good?
I think the smell is intoxicating.
No. They were washing it and polishing it for like the last 2 days.
They did a great job.
So anyways, I just wanted to present this to you
Thanks.
without expecting anything in return. With very few strings attached, like a Bugatti Chiron. Why is everybody laughing? Everything would work.
Doubt that.
I will show you that it works so that you know the goods are good. All right, get in the passenger seat.
I don't really want to.
Why would you not?
Sorry. Oh my god, dude, hurry up.
I want to show you all what this thing is capable of.
Okay.
We're gonna move it into 3D
easy.
mode. 3D mode is very special. You can feel it just engage. It takes a while. Here you can hear the custom tornado twister header system capable of producing over 8,000 horsepower alone. Now watch, we're gonna disengage the thermonuclear parking brake. Now that's extremely important because the car would fly if you don't. So the car does nothing but go.
Do that helmet's on.
It's not safe to not have a helmet.
Yeah. Is that full throttle?
No, it's building throttle. It's building.
W whistling diesel vid. W whistling diesel vid. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little sick because I saw a majority of it in the Hamilton collection vid, but W whistling diesel vid. What's going on? How you doing today?
Yeah, I see we turning in.
If you're not Tim, then go over there and sit down somewhere by OCDA. This came out today. Maintenance, deliveries.
What the fuck, niggas parking? Fuck, we gonna park right here. Yeah, we finna park right here. We always back in. That way, when we get in the car, we can just peel the fuck up out of here.
My bad.
You know, that's how we work. That's how we operate.
How long is this video? Like 801? 802? He left that bitch so he can hit 8 minutes. He left it so he can hit 8 minutes. Because if you don't know, once you hit past 8 minutes on YouTube, you get to like place your own ads and shit. So like before that, YouTube would just do it for you automatically on their own. But like once you hit past 8 minutes, he can literally go through and put an ad at every second if he wanted to. You should argue more? Hell yeah. Trying to see what the fuck they here for.
Let's go. Yeah. Here, ID number 33712, and we out here at Excel Care Center in Tampa, Florida.
I think he'd be scared the police finna come. At a care center.
How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing, sir? How y'all doing? Is there a Mr. I don't want to mess his name. I don't want to mess his name up. Mr.
Fuck they got going on in the old folks home.
No, this is being recorded for quality assurance and for our company record. We just have to make sure our occupational care, diversity affairs.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to record their ass.
No, you time out, because there's too many of y'all talking at once. I need you to stand right here, away from my cameraman.
You gotta go to the main entrance. This is the service entrance.
Where's the main entrance?
Over there, that side.
Okay, so this is Excel Care Center, correct? And y'all said this is not the main entrance?
No. The main entrance is the other side. It's over there.
Okay. And
Can
that's
you
where
delete the recorder? Because
No,
you don't ask them for permit to record us.
we can't delete. And this is for us. We don't have to ask y'all nothing.
Skilled rehab unit.
I know, but you're coming to record us.
Fuck they
I
rehabilitated.
told you this is being recorded for quality assurance and for our company record.
Main entrance that way.
Main entrance. That's all y'all had to say. Now, if I come back and y'all the people I'm looking for, we gonna shut all this shit down. Y'all all right? Because we here for the employees. Y'all look up OCDA. Yeah, we handle the complaints for the employees. Yeah,
She's
we
not
know
trying to
you
get
like
fired.
your
She
job,
said,
but
I've
we
been
ain't
here
for
too
you.
long.
We here for the people, our people.
God damn, where the fuck the people at? He just skipped. Oh yeah, he just skipped walk past a bunch of people.
Hi there.
How you doing, miss?
Good. Can I
My
help?
name is Agent Ratliff with Occupational Care, Diversity Affairs, ID number 33712.
Okay.
And we were coming out here looking for a Mr. Tim. I don't want to mess up the last name.
Can I ask why you're
Oh,
video
this is
recording
being
me? I'm
recorded.
sorry.
This is being recorded for quality assurance of our company record. But they just need to see that we actually showed up to this place of business to talk to who we need to talk to. And we're looking for Mr. Tim to go over some complaints that were filed on him October of this year.
Damn.
Okay.
Are you
So
guys
it's like,
the new
what,
company
2024?
managers that just started?
Damn,
working here?
October of this year.
No.
This nigga got a fucking crazy backlog. This video is almost a year old.
Okay.
Maybe you do it for legal
They say
reasons.
they just started.
Okay. Is this all? Can we stop the recording?
So like people forget about it.
Stop it. We can't.
But he recording us.
No. I'm not.
Just started.
Okay. Well, wait. So here's the thing. I don't agree.
Time out. It's too many people talking. Time out.
So I'm the administrator.
Okay.
So I don't agree.
Are
with
you
being
Tim?
recorded. I am not Tim.
Okay, we're looking for Tim. So if you don't want to be in the video, go get Tim and you just go over there and sit down somewhere.
Sir, that's not how this works. So here's the thing. This is my building, so I'm going to ask that you stop recording.
Okay.
So can you put your phone down? We'll have a conversation about what you're.
No, our company need to see that.
He said the complaint was from October of this year, and this year ain't had an October yet.
We came here and see that.
So his backlog got to be crazy.
Your name is Alfredo? I don't like it.
Okay, can you call the police, please? Can you call the police? Because we're
You talking about,
Listen,
Last year,
Lame
yeah.
mad back. Lame mad nigga.
That shit was like 10 months ago. This
Talking
was.
about, yeah.
Or whatever the fuck he
Yeah, I
was.
can. You see my skin color? I can use the N word. What's going on?
Did she just press him for saying nigga? What the fuck? I thought he said last year. I don't know.
With y'all, y'all can call the police all y'all want, cause by the time
I mean, I thought he said this year.
You don't even know what I do. Y'all look up OCDA and y'all gonna see that the police get called numerous of times. When they get here, they don't do nothing because they see like, oh, this is OCDA. So call the police all you want. We came here to speak with Tim.
I understand.
And I don't know why you standing right here looking like the that one nigga from All American.
Sir, you can't be using that language in this facility.
Time out, lady. This is a real company, and these are real complaints. We talk how we want to talk around here. No, ain't nobody being disrespectful. I ain't say nothing to you, auntie. That's what y'all problem now. I came out here for the employees and see what's going on with these white men always thinking they run shit. That's what's going on. And y'all can't say I'm racist because my cameraman is Hispanic. That's what's going to happen. Every time I try to come up here, y'all always want to get rid of somebody. And you, wait till the people see you on the internet. They
What the fuck did you do? Where you see Christmas shit at?
y'all always. That's
Oh.
what my cameraman is Hispanic.
I thought you meant like you went like to YouTube or
That's
some
what's
shit or
gonna
on
happen.
it to
Every
see.
time I
Or
try
like
to
you
come
clicked
up
it or
here,
something.
y'all always want to get rid of somebody. And
But
you,
yeah,
wait
Christmas
till
shit is
people see
crazy.
you on the internet, they gonna be ashamed of you. Lame man.
Damn, ain't shit really happened.
Come on. Oh yeah, here we go. We out of here. We on the run. We escaping. Y'all hear them tires screeching? Hurry not. Yeah, man, we on to the next one, man. That's 2 jobs. I didn't get to speak to the person I fucking came for. Cause motherfucker was at the front. I always want to.
Trying to see what the fuck the paper say.
Yeah, man, we on to the next one, man. Y'all hear them? That's 2 jobs. I didn't get.
485-1934. Details. Your number. Manager name Tim. Company name Exhale Care Center. Company address. Manager schedule Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Manager personal contact number. Where my phone at? Where my phone at? Where my phone at? What that say? 727-541-3071. Seven two seven 543 3071. 727-543 3071. But
Hi, I'm a Google virtual assistant recording this call for the person you're trying to reach. Before I try to connect you, you can ask what you're calling about.
my name is Jonathan Bale, and I'm calling to speak to Tim.
Before I try to connect you, could you please give me a quick description of why you're calling?
I'm calling to set up a visit at the Excel Care Center. I'm trying to have a patient dropped off there tomorrow.
Okay, let me try to get the person you're trying to reach on the line. Sorry, but they're not able to take the call. I already shared our conversation, but if you'd like to add anything else, please feel free to do so now.
Damn, I should have said I was at OCD. I ain't seen it until after I hung up. Sick.
To speak to the person I fucking came for, cause motherfucker.
I'm sick as hell. Hold on, that's a better shot. I want to read the complaint. Just started bringing and trying to change policy. An example being working. So they mad because somebody trying to change the policy. Watch the link you sent. You can watch it later after the other vids. But yeah, I'm gonna watch that one for sure though.
Paris.
Matter of fact, fuck it, we'll watch it now. Just like keep it in the same theme, cause like not to switch to like history and then go back to this. So it makes sense. I'll just watch it now.
Finna get in here and rectify Cody.
Oh, he in Dallas this time. Company name WST.
Look at this shit.
Damn. It's on you for clocking in on time. You're gonna walk in at 6:30 when the shift starts, but we'll send you home early due to no work complaints about everything stressing. Thanksgiving meal.
Complains about everything and always stressing, causing a toxic work environment. Yeah, we finna get in here. Y'all already know how we do. Y'all already know.
Nigga hopping out the Rango.
No, nigga better be here today too. Tired of all these niggas being absent. Cause to be present with the body is to be. I don't know how that shit go.
Reminder: do not litter. What? You will get banned. Fuck, they finna ban you? If caught, you will get banned. Drivers, please pull up all the way to the stop sign. Remember to come back. So they saying we won't let you pick up no more loads here.
I'm looking for a Mr. Cody.
Cody?
Yes, ma'am.
Cody, you got a copy, Cody?
Yeah.
Can you come to the office?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna go down here.
He's coming.
Thank you.
That's a long ass list of complaints.
Look at the complaint. The Mexican lady at the front desk got a BBL. That shit look good though, I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy.
What's up?
Hey, how you doing, Mr. Cody? Agent Ratliff with Occupational Cares Diversity Affairs. You got somewhere we can speak?
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
Should at least he ain't asked about the camera yet. Man, show what the fuck they was talking about in the complaints. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see.
But now know what you been in here farting, man? Okay.
What's going on?
Once again, Agent Ratliff with Occupational Cares Diversity Affairs, ID number 33712.
What is this about?
The purpose of this visit is to go over some complaints and code compliances. We're a 3PL company with W.
Okay.
And what we like to do is we try to remain unbiased in these situations before we make a determining factor who we want to let go with issuing the fine.
Niggas actually letting him talk. That's crazy.
Yeah, we just here to get your side of the story. And get up out of here for our investigation.
That nigga took his hat off.
This is being recorded for quality assurance and for our company records and transcript, but there's no audio. They just need to see that we showed up. Now, the complaints are totally anonymous, but I can read them off to you verbatim.
Okay.
So right here it says, I just want to make sure you are Cody.
Yeah, I'm Cody.
Okay, sorry, bro.
Yes.
Hey, I need them to sign the.
Oh, sign in?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry about it.
Damn.
Yeah, BBL.
Show the angles, man.
What's up, man?
A 3PL with WS.
Yeah.
You got a pen?
I guess, who are you guys?
Occupational Cares Diversity Affairs.
Occupational Cares Diversity
Affairs. We're 3PL with WS Third Party Logistic Company.
He calling niggas now? Like, are we about to get in trouble?
Speak again.
We are a third-party logistic company with W. We handle the complaints and the code compliances. And like I just told Mr. We just here to get his side of the story. We'll be 5-10 minutes. We in and out.
No, sir, you don't talk to him. You need to who are you working with?
OCDA, Occupational Cares, Diversity Affairs. My name is Jermaine Ratliff, sir. Are you in the building today?
Yes, sir, I am.
Okay, can you come to the office? You say you run the place. You're the perfect person we definitely need to speak with.
Right, and I need you to please sign in and step outside the office and wait till I get there and not talk to any of my employees because I don't. You said you're with WA?
Yes, we're a 3PL. You said you were here, and now you're telling us we have to wait till you get here. Which one is it?
Because I'm at the building across the street. I run that building. I hope that you need to step outside and wait in the waiting room.
Okay. Well, you don't have to say it like that.
So why they tell him to come in and now this ain't going out?
You act like we just
Niggas weird or some shit.
Well, I'm asking you please to step outside because you don't work for WA.
Okay. Well, he invited us in. You need to get on him. We definitely will be waiting on you. And what's his name?
I'll be there shortly to introduce myself.
All right, Byron.
Thank you. Yeah, we definitely need to talk to him. Because he probably the reason why all these complaints are like this and why this stuff is going on around here. You see how
She said close the door or hold the door?
These complaints is? Yeah, we go to jobs all day, every day. You have a long list.
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
8 years and ain't never heard.
This is a real company and these are real complaints.
Well,
8 years.
Who cares about complaints? I mean, we could all sit
We
there
care
and-
about complaints. See, for you to say that lets me know that these complaints are very true. And wait till we
No,
get to...
I can tell you who sent that. Cody
Who?
Leffler.
Who said it?
Cody Leffler.
Your name, Cody Geffler.
Exactly, and Cody Leffler was the employee that just quit 2 weeks ago because I told him that his 30 and 45-minute bathroom breaks had to stop because you in there, you ain't even doing nothing.
So you, hold on, time out. So you mean to tell me y'all got the same first name and y'all last name Ryan?
The only thing different is the G and the L.
Nah, it definitely ain't come from him. Nice try. But we gonna get to the bottom of it. What's this guy name who we waiting on?
He'll introduce himself when he gets here.
Okay. Y'all got little attitudes in here, but we gonna adjust all of that by the time I'm done. Damn sure will.
Huh?
Is the guy coming or not?
That sound like Cat.
They lying. They trying to.
They got the police on the way.
I like how that nigga was talking to me on the phone. As soon as he walk in, that's the first thing I'm getting to. How you talk to me on the phone. You don't talk to me like that.
I feel like the police on the way.
You bring your ass over here. And they're laughing and kicking and shit. We in Dallas, Texas, man. This was like this number 5. This our 5th place.
Is he live or something right now?
Place is Belmont.
Cameraman recording on the other phone.
I-7 place. Y'all see Golden Gate. I told y'all, I really be in the field. We knocking jobs out. Nigga, 8, 9, 10 a day. You feel me? I really take this shit serious. That's why I be telling folks like, nigga, I got plenty content stored up.
How you doing?
How you doing? You the guy I was just talking to?
Yeah, who are you with?
8, 9, 10 a day. This nigga barely dropped.
I didn't this is not a recording area. Nope, this is private property. Please turn these off.
First of all, you don't walk in here with that attitude.
Sir,
you already had a motherfucking attitude when we was on the phone. You don't talk to me like that.
Please ask you nice.
We were here for Cody.
Cody, go inside.
That's your problem. It don't matter. I'm still gonna read these motherfucking complaints. Complaints, and you better get out my face. Don't even walk up on me. Last white guy walked up on me, I pushed his ass far back to another whole fucking country.
You leave or I'm gonna call the cops.
We already called the cops. The cops are already on the way for our own safety. Fuck is you talking about? We still gonna read these motherfucking complaints.
Please don't cuss at me, sir. I need you to step out of here.
Complains about everything, always stressing, causing a toxic work environment for others. He ran over a truck driver with the forklift for the company. Okay. Thanksgiving meal, they ordered barbecue, and we only got one rib. The Mexican lady at the front got a BBL. She be talking shit about everybody. Yeah, get your whole ass back in there with your bitch ass. You had an attitude on the phone. You were hard on the phone. Yeah, you was.
Is this a place of business, sir?
It don't matter. And I was in your business.
One time to leave this property? No.
Look, you can ask me all you want. I just said the police on the way up here for our safety. They ain't coming here for y'all. We authority figure. This is a real company, and these are motherfucking real complaints. Yeah, my ass. Get your stupid ass back in there.
You talk a bunch in front of the camera, don't you?
Yeah, that's the whole fucking purpose of this meeting. To talk shit to your ass on fucking camera. And that Mexican was back in that fucking room farting. That fucking conference room, we walked in there and smelled like whole fart. And they said the Mexican right there got a BBL. You look good though. Damn good.
Sir, that's sexual assault. You need to leave my house.
I don't work
Sexual assault. That ain't making me harassment.
Sexual harassment. This is freedom of speech. That's what I just displayed. A fucking freedom of speech. I don't work for you. Just know if I had to come back here, I'm gonna shut all this shit down.
You ain't gonna do anything.
I'm gonna shut all this shit down. And I'm gonna shut your ass down. She got my card. Get it from the BBL. Get it.
What are you calling her? What's BBL mean?
BBL?
Yeah.
Nigga don't know what BBL means.
Surgery, bitch. That's what it means. Surgery.
You mean surgery? What? What'd you call me?
Bitch.
Let me take a picture of this thing there. What's your name? Agent right now. Perfect. Oh, what am I?
Dumb ass nigga.
Am I black, sir?
Oh, so you think all black people are niggas?
No, you're calling me that.
Nah, you on.
Nah, that's crazy.
On camera. Yeah. Y'all heard he said, I called him a nigga, and he said, am I black? Bitch, Indian can be niggas. Chinese people can be niggas.
What does that mean?
Your ass a nigga. I called you a nigga.
What does that mean?
You know what it means.
That's very rude. I'm not that.
You know exactly what the fuck it means.
Sir, excuse me.
See, you want to keep me here, and I'm going to give you a show.
You're not going to do anything. I'm going to give you my general counsel's number. You can speak to our lawyer. How does that sound? If you smoke that cigarette inside, we will file complaints.
Well, who gives a fuck about complaints? They're there for complaints.
I'm going to call your company right now.
I'm the CEO.
Good for you. Good for you. So you can record, right? Sir, this is a non-smoking property. Please step out of my office.
There go my card. Let me tell you what's going to happen to you.
Okay.
You going to record me on your camera. You going to show your nieces and nephews. They going to know exactly who the fuck I am.
Out of my office now.
You know why? Because your nieces and nephews niggas too. You don't even know it.
That's right. That's why you're walking around my office now.
Bitch, I'm walking out because I want to walk out. Don't make it seem like you got control of me walking out. You know I won. I won. Yeah, I won.
That nigga always say, I won. I won.
Damn, them shit be nasty. To be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord.
He came back. Oh, I thought he went back in there. I'm like, damn. All right, this is exploring the Paris catacombs.
One of the world's great cities.
We'll probably watch the Fern video a different day.
And while most people come here for the culture and food,
I don't even know who the fuck this is.
For a different reason. Hidden beneath the
By
city streets
Cobbler.
is an enormous subject.
1.49K subs. Hold on. What this nigga be doing? He still upload? Damn, this was his last vid. I wonder if this bitch like just started to blow up because it just popped up on my feed.
Paris, one of the world's great cities, It's a dense and bustling metropolis, and while most people come here for the culture and food, I was here.
Is that
for
a face? Did you see the face right there?
And while most people come here for the culture,
like, you got the two eyes, got the long. They got the two eyes, they got the nose, they got the lips. I don't know what the fuck this is supposed to be. I guess that's the body. But it looks like a face. I can't be tripping. I know I'm not.
I was here for a different reason. Hidden beneath the city streets is an enormous subterranean labyrinth of limestone quarries.
No,
which
you don't see it.
became the world's largest ossuary, with the remains of over 6 million Parisians.
Damn.
But I didn't just want to explore the known sections of these catacombs, and after months of research and planning, I finally reached the uncharted and inaccessible sections of a forgotten ossuary that only a small group of extreme cataphiles had visited.
Cataphiles?
This is the hidden
And they are
underworld
walking
of
on
Paris.
bones?
Secrets of the forbidden catacombs. There are 2 ways to visit the catacombs. Public tours can be taken by anyone and provide tourists with a carefully curated view of clean, nicely arranged bones in maintained sections of the ossuary, with lit passages, dry floors, and tall ceilings.
Damn.
The first public visits to this section started after the French Revolution, and to this day, 1.5
Fuck it, I wanna get to the
kilometers
catacombs.
is open for visits. But the way we'll be taking is the exact opposite. It's illegal, with flooded passages, muddy floors,
Never
low
listen to BK
ceilings,
the Ruler.
dangerous pitfalls, and complete darkness. But it provides around 300 kilometers to explore, and is the authentic version of this hidden underworld. On this first journey, I was joined by Anton and a local cataphile who would help us to navigate the complex maze of tunnels beneath
First
the
journey.
city. And while
Where's the second
Anton and I
journey?
tried to blend in, it wasn't fooling anyone.
Not in the water yet, but it's too close, you know?
They were trying to blend in? What they mean they were trying to blend in?
Cataphile, who would help us to navigate the complex maze of tunnels beneath the city. And while Anton and I tried to blend in, it wasn't fooling anyone.
Not in the water yet.
What they mean by blend in? Seems like they just don't know what the fuck they doing down there, just
There are many
exploring like
incredible
everybody else.
rooms that have
My
been
bad.
carved out and decorated by cataphiles throughout the quarries.
Decorated
But our
by
goal was to explore
cataphiles.
the forgotten ossuaries. We powered through kilometers of passages, encountering many interesting sights along the way, from wells of crystal clear water
What the
to
fuck?
communication repeaters and old cable conduits. We were deliberately exploring midweek to avoid encountering others.
But it's not a problem. Except if you're a cop, you know?
Yes, that's right,
Oh.
even down here. There is a small but specialist unit that patrols the quarries of Paris, affectionately referred to as catacops. They hunt the miles of tunnels.
Know how fucking crazy? Imagine you a cop and your job is just to crawl around all day underground.
Looking for cataphiles and illegal explorers, issuing fines to those unlucky enough to encounter them. To avoid
Damn, so how the fuck? Wait, so they supposed to go place, but they got a tour. So how the fuck they know if you legal or not? I guess you probably a big ass group with a tour guide,
them,
huh?
we stuck to the more difficult flooded passages. The temperatures in the catacombs averages around 14 degrees Celsius, and it can be extremely humid. And as for the water,
14
well, it
degrees
was really,
Celsius.
really cold.
Whatever the fuck that mean?
No, it's here. No, how?
14.
What went down?
Professional.
Oh,
It's
You can
57
still see
degrees.
the chip marks left by the miners' pickaxes in the tunnels.
The miners.
Limestone was a precious resource, and mining began during the 1st century under the Romans, with the first documented underground mining starting in the 13th century.
It's as
the Parisian miners exhausted the resources, quarries were soon abandoned and forgotten.
Sick as hell.
All the while, the city's population expanded outwards, and new buildings were constructed above these uncharted and unregulated mines.
I want to go
It
to the
didn't
fucking
take long for
catacombs.
cracks to form,
I wouldn't give a fuck
leading
about
to
no ticket because it's like
collapses
I don't live in
and
Paris, so
The
I'm not
weight of
paying.
the stone in the buildings above was ironically sinking back into the ground. The city had been undermined. A massive collapse in 1774 near Montparnasse led to the permanent closure of all city mines and the formation of the Inspection Générale des Quarries under King Louis XVI. They mapped and inspected numerous quarries and erected support pillars and walls to stabilize galleries and dug interconnecting tunnels under major roads and major buildings in order to inspect and reinforce galleries with stone blocks and fill.
Those walls are down there perfect.
Meanwhile, another crisis had been festering in the oldest and largest cemetery of Paris, Saint-Innocent. With increasing deaths from pandemics like the bubonic plague and limited space
Damn, I
within
forgot about
city
the bubonic
churches,
plague.
cemeteries were overflowing and people were being buried together in large pits that could hold 1,500 bodies at a time. And it didn't take
1,500?
long before they started exhuming the bones after the bodies had decomposed. The bones were then stored in charnel houses built along the cemetery walls to relieve the overcrowding. The stench and health hazard from decomposing bodies was unbearable for local merchants, and during a long wet season, the weight of the bodies finally caused the destruction of a nearby basement wall.
Oh,
after 6 centuries of operation,
that sounds
the cemetery
fucking disgusting.
closed by royal decree.
A bunch of wet,
1780,
old,
and a few years later, the
bunch
bones
of
were
wet, old
exhumed
bodies.
and transported in nightly processions to the newly renovated quarries near Montparnasse and emptied into mine wells, where they were spread by quarrymen into the surrounding passages of what would become the Ossuaire Municipal, the catacombs. The only trace of the cemetery that survives to this day is Fontaine des Innocents.
Damn.
Over the next 30 years, bones from more than 150 Parisian cemeteries were relocated to the catacombs, with over 6 million people being transferred to their new final resting place. After an hour of walking,
it's a lot of fucking bones
beneath Montparnasse Cemetery. It was inevitable that we would have to walk and crawl over bones to fully explore the catacombs at some points. And despite our best efforts to tread carefully, it still felt disrespectful to those.
Is that a leg bone? The fuck? How we go down and then left and then right?
Despite our best efforts to tread carefully, it still felt disrespectful to those we were disturbing. You might think that the ground here is rock, but it's actually compacted bone dust.
Damn.
Caused by decades of cataphiles and explorers. The ground sounds hollow and is spongy to walk on. It brings a new perspective to from dust you are to dust you shall return.
That's crazy as fuck. So that's not even cement, that's just
We
ash they
arrived
walking
at a
on.
narrow crawl space, and I wasn't prepared for what I was about to see.
I wonder what it'd be like to hotbox that bitch. A narrow crawl space, where are they at?
Sorry, people.
Oh, those are, that's the ash and shit.
This is so creepy.
Nigga, show it. What the fuck?
No way.
Don't bump it.
Yeah, they
Thousands of
bump it, they
bones
cook.
weighing several tons were precariously jammed above our heads in what was easily the most surreal thing I had ever seen.
You're kidding.
How the fuck do they do that?
So how is it, Anton?
Huh?
How is it?
It's so creepy. But so cool.
Yeah.
It's just cool to see that, but not be here. I don't understand if I touch something that can be just falling down.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Yeah.
They'd fucking die, I feel like, if they got trapped underneath all those bones.
This was one of several bone wells which was used to deliver bones into the ossuary. These were likely the last bones to be exhumed, and it was easier to just...
Oh, to the liver, so they were just throwing bones to the top of that bitch. And then a couple bones got caught sideways and then they got caught
leave
up.
them inside instead of spreading them out in the passages.
W face blur. I wonder why I blur one person's face but not the others. Maybe this is actually him, and he said, "Fuck it, I don't care if I get caught up, but we're not getting other niggas caught up." I don't know how many niggas is it, cause now whoever the fuck that is, got all masks and shit.
Spot was the popular Bone Throne. Sadly, it had been destroyed
The
several
Bone
weeks prior to our
Throne.
visit, and we wanted to see the damage. Incredibly, Cataphiles had already attempted to rebuild it, although the original was more impressive.
Damn.
Yeah, it's not full, but it's still comfortable.
That's crazy as shit.
As our exploration was coming
I gotta
to
go
an end,
explore the
it was time
catacombs.
to make our exit via one of the few remaining well shafts. The smell in this section of the tunnel was rank. It smelt like sewage, and the color wasn't comforting either. We had found ourselves in the most disgusting floor is lava game, and I was paying the price for choosing to wear sneakers.
That's fucking disgusting. Wearing no boots or nothing, sneakers is crazy. It's a lot of trash.
As we climbed up the 30-meter shaft and approached the surface,
They got a
there
whole
was
bunch of police up there, right?
There's a car.
On top.
Yes.
Sick.
On top of the grate.
Yes.
So we can't go.
No.
We gotta go down.
Oh shit. Another way to go out?
Yeah, there's another way. I know some way. Like we need to walk.
And so we had to play the game all over again. This is just the reality of the catacombs.
Imagine
change,
that car
and you
just
have to
stayed
be
there
prepared
parked
for that.
forever.
You might be wondering if the catacombs smell horrible. Well, they don't. The tunnels in general are clean, and besides
Okay, that's
the
good.
larger party rooms where tobacco and weed linger, it smells earthy and dusty.
Larger
clay
party
and
rooms where
stone.
tobacco and weed linger, so
The
niggas do be
Cataphiles
down there
take
smoking.
pride in preserving and protecting the catacombs.
Yeah. So bad.
So bad. It was so easy coming in.
A few months later, I returned to Paris to solo explore some of the uncharted lower
Oh,
level
shit.
passages that won't be found on normal maps.
Won't be found on normal
Spending 7 hours in this
maps.
place put me on edge, and
This
incredibly,
nigga said this shit like he got the fucking game Easter eggs. Yeah, we're about to go explore some shit that's not on the normal maps.
I didn't encounter anyone on this visit. But that is why it's dangerous. Any kind of emergency down here can be fatal. There's no phone reception, and even then,
That nigga
rescue
didn't
can be
encounter
hours away.
anybody. Damn. What the fuck? There's so many bones. Why does that one look like it still have a face and a mouth? You know, like you can still damn near see the eyes of that bitch. Like it just recently died.
What I found after squeezing through a tight passage was incredible, but this was only the warm-up. The real
Only the
challenge
warm-up?
awaited. I had been searching for a very special location for months now, searching archives and quarry maps. It
Oh
was an
shit, is that a
isolated
whole
and hidden
fucking
ossuary
body?
that could
Them niggas had a body built fully like he fucking laid. That nigga just laid down and took his last breath and it slowly decomposed. That's crazy. Like, what the fuck? Or did somebody rebuild that? That had to have been somebody that just like laid down and just said, fuck it. They was stranded down there and just let themselves
It was
die.
an isolated and hidden ossuary that could only be accessed by ropes.
What's that
And
gold shit? That nigga had swallowed gold?
So at midnight, I met up with a friend to tackle this mission.
Shit.
After rigging ropes in complete darkness and silence, it was time to open the manhole and reveal the challenge ahead.
Oh
Ladders
shit.
are regularly removed from access shafts in order to block access to what lies below, and there was a good reason to protect this one.
Rappelling down is crazy. What the fuck are we finna see? Bro, they got me on edge.
The 30-meter descent was the easy bit, and
that was an easy bit.
First glimpse of what I had spent months planning for. This well-preserved ossuary had only been visited by a small number of.
Oh my God! What the fuck? Got bumped. Wait. Got candles.
Dedicated cataphiles, and its location is something tightly guarded and protected. This isn't a place for outsiders to visit, and I was fortunate to have the opportunity to experience it myself.
What the fuck?
Inside were intact skulls, many with teeth. They filled the walls.
With teeth?
But the centerpiece were the 2 wheelbarrows. They were used by quarry workers to ferry bones from the shaft into their final resting places. After a few hours
Oh
taking
my God, what the fuck? Yo, that's crazy.
It was time for the ascent back to the surface before
that one looked like it still got flesh on it. I know it don't, but like
dawn. Ascending ropes in a confined space was a new and challenging experience with little room to maneuver, and I was hauling 10 kilograms of camera equipment beneath me. We both made it out and quickly escaped without a trace into the night.
Good shit.
Having the privilege to see this incredible underworld through the eyes of a cataphile was an honor.
Where the fuck did that random rose come from?
But it also reminded me of the fragility of life and the short time that we spend on this earth. Each of these bones represented a person who lived, worked, and was loved by others. Death, after all, is just another chapter in the ongoing circle of life.
I'm not gonna lie, bro was getting to subscribe. What the fuck? I left it at Easter egg. It is. When's the newest? When's the newest comments? There you go. There you go. There you go. This nigga still liking comments, but he's not uploading. What the fuck? Hold on, let's see what this tower shit is.
Since the
radio optical telescope. Soviets, Armenia's forgotten space center.
dawn of time, mankind has looked to the skies above and wondered. And it's this deep curiosity about our universe and place in it that has inspired many quests to explore and understand it. One such relic led us to Armenia, part of the former Soviet Union. We set off at 4 a.m. to reach the remote location at sunrise, passing through arid plateaus, small villages, and imposing terrain.
Bro, this nigga editing is fucking great.
As the sun started illuminating the landscape,
I forgot all about that shit.
Special exploration.
If I got time, I gotta leave in like 20 minutes, to be honest.
Telescope, known as
Stream not even gonna hit 2 hours today.
In Armenia's forgotten space center. The complex is situated 1,700 meters in elevation on the slopes of Mount Aragats in one of the most incredible locations. And from the air, it's hard to miss the main.
Is that a telescope? For a second, I was gonna say, is that a roller coaster? But then I was like, nah, that can't be a roller coaster. That's a satellite. Bro, what the fuck?
An object of this site. Dominating the landscape and spanning 54 meters in diameter, this hemispherical
Damn.
dome is lined with 3,600
It's a big ass fucking telescope. I mean, not telescope. What's it called?
Was hand polished and calibrated to sub-millimeter precision in order to achieve the required accuracy for signal capture.
My time for me to be pushed. My time for me to leave is now.
A movable secondary mirror on the lower
later,
portion
so
of the
I'll have
central
time to watch
structure
it.
provided a usable diameter of 32 meters for radio frequencies, and in the upper section, a 2.6 meter mirror optical telescope
Damn.
is contained within the counterweight.
Within the counterweight, how much? I wonder how much that shit costed to build. What the fuck? I kind of want to jump into it.
The site comprises several engineering,
Fun fact,
research, and technical
when I was
buildings.
little, I managed to make my way up the half pipe, but I was too bitch to ride down. So I fucking I just jumped. I jumped from the half pipe straight to flat. Fucked myself up.
Surrounding the telescope, which was carved into the rocky mountainside and lined with concrete foundations. Construction took 5 years, starting in 1981.
5 years, damn.
While the main telescope is impressive, the real treasure of this location is the control center.
What's so special about the control center? Them in some fancy doors.
The building spans 3 floors with a once grand central staircase that led personnel to the telescope control room. Its unique architecture and design went beyond what was required for a purely scientific station. The design was reminiscent of other Soviet cultural centers.
And they got marble
and perhaps
everywhere.
This was a reflection of the importance that scientific endeavors held for the Soviets. Its floor-to-ceiling
God
glass
damn, you
windows
just fucking
provided
walk
a
up the
stunning
main
view
stairs and
over
see
the
some shit like that.
Palisade
That's hard.
and towards Mount Ararat. The control desks were the centerpiece, combining a large array of analog gauges to control key systems and positioning, in conjunction with computerized controls.
This shit made me want to watch the Proper People video.
The control
I've been
room
putting it
also
off, but I'm gonna
boasts
watch it
a stunning
eventually.
Soviet-era mural depicting elements of the heavens and the surrounding area, such as Mount Ararat and the Rot 54 itself.
My bad.
Thankfully, those who managed to visit this place have left it untouched and in excellent condition after 30 years.
That's
On
great.
The opposite side, the traditional
Nobody stole
Soviet
nothing.
wall of clocks indicating the times across key cities. Moscow, of course, being the most important.
We are discovering our universe.
ճանաչել ավելի լավ մեր տիեզերքը, հետազոտել այն
Signals from powerful events
հզոր
that occur in distant space, which can take many years to be discovered.
տարածությունից եւ երկար ժամանակ է գալիս մինչ մեզ.
The telescope was conceived in 1964 by Armenian professor
I wish I could
Paris
read
Harouni,
Russian.
who founded the Radiophysics Research Institute in
The
1971.
fuck? Fat ass
He
globe.
dedicated much of his life to scientific research in the areas of radiophysics, engineering, and astronomy, and was recognized by many Soviet awards, including the USSR State Prize. But the journey behind this incredible telescope was very long, taking 17 years to receive approval and funding. A real testament to Harouni's passion and
17
dedication.
years to receive approval and funding. God damn. And it took another 5 to build that shit. So they was sitting out for 22 years. Just
The lower
thinking about the
floors
shit.
contained electronic equipment, such as signal processing and recording devices. Unfortunately, most of this equipment had been sold off over the years for its
Damn.
valuable metals, leaving behind a collection of empty rack cabinets and old cases.
It's fucked up.
However, there were some nice detailed models of the
Oh
complex.
shit. Damn, that land is huge. They just sitting on a fucking mountain damn near. The ominous music make this shit hit so much harder. I'm not gonna lie. That's some fucking great cable management they have right there. It's crazy to think that none of this shit has been stolen or like anything or broken. Other countries treat that shit so much nicer than the US. If this was in the US, this shit would have been broken into. All types of shit. I mean, niggas breaking in, but like, they leaving that shit nice. Damn.
Okay, let's move on to the next building.
Hell yeah, next building. Go to the building with the open window. Oh, the door is open.
This large anechoic chamber was once covered in these special tubes which absorbed radio frequency and other electromagnetic waves. Scientists would have calibrated and tested the
sound foam without before sound foam
in this room prior to installation on the Rot 54 main tower. Sadly, this building was in poor condition, with the roof leaking badly, and it appeared to have been fire and smoke damaged at some point.
It's fucked up.
Inside were the full-scale versions of the track and crane models from the other building. These were used to hold and position receiver equipment during calibration.
It's crazy how fires always start in places like this. Always in the bandos.
In the building next door,
what the
hundreds
fuck?
of glass mirrors.
Those panels is crazy. Them shit's probably expensive as fuck.
Panel assemblies lined the floor and walls. Every room was filled with them, and the majority was still in excellent condition. The history behind these mirror panels is unclear. Were they awaiting installation on the second structure, or had they been removed and stored as part of a mothballing process to prevent damage to the delicate glass panels?
I feel like they was being built. I feel like they was gonna put them up. It's like they had like the little design layout and everything. But my thing is, what the fuck would the panels have done? How the fuck would the panels have helped?
Seeing as we've just seen all these panels, let's head over to the other telescope.
I wonder why they sold all the metal around that one. Or maybe it never finished being built.
Upon reflection, I'm not sure if this second structure was actually another telescope or an attempt at a solar energy generator.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Optical mirrors instead of specialized metal panels.
Those are the same mirrors that they just
raises these questions, and the design of this object was very different. Its construction was of extremely poor quality when compared to the Rot 54. Even so, I still wanted to climb it, but I had to be careful as I was exploring solo on this first visit.
Did he come back for a second visit? Is careful of being caught or careful of hurting yourself? Which one?
be the worst constructed thing I have ever seen. It's just bits of steel just welded together.
Rebar. Damn.
Far out.
And they get high as fuck. Imagine if you fail, he'd be cooked. I wonder why they got the rebar pipes
And
top of the
there
other
we go.
walking path. Maybe it was so you can like climb up sideways and shit. It's like a big ass angle.
There's no head clearance. Definitely didn't expect people to be coming up here a lot.
Probably like just a build it type shit, and then once you finish building it, no more use. It's probably what they expect.
Mount Ararat out in the distance. So this telescope was never completed. Obviously, there's only a few mirror panels up, and a lot of those mirror panels that
The building
were in that other building would have been destined for this telescope, but obviously money and whatever other issues
money had to have been a huge factor.
completed. An incredible location. Black church.
That's a church?
Beautiful.
What the fuck? Just got a church over, and then is that mountains?
Church. Beautiful.
A few months later, I returned to Armenia and
W.
noticed many changes. The site had been used for a modern art exhibition. A large painted mural was now visible on the rear of the unfinished telescope, and much of
Damn.
the rooms within the control building had been cleared and converted into a space for events. They
That's
had also
fucked up.
replaced the Soviet-era roofing, although this was urgently needed.
Well, it's a good thing he came when he did then, because I bet he would have been sick as hell if he just did all that work just to see like, oh, everything's
Future
been
of
remodeled.
Lot 54 remains unclear. A lack of state or international funding and unclear scientific objectives have plagued the restoration attempts of this fascinating piece of history for many years. And it continues to sit dormant, still pointed towards the universe it once explored, yet slowly decaying. Its
Damn.
incredible design, control room, and location make it one of the most unique sites I've explored.
This
and
is
I
a
hope
beautiful
it will be
view.
preserved and protected. While our time at Orgov had finally come to an end, Armenia still had many other places to explore.
Exploring an abandoned Soviet factory. Exploring Chernobyl. What the fuck? This nigga just on a death speed run. 8 years, 6 years. And then 5 years. Then to 2 years. And then to 1 year. So it seems like he'll upload again, possibly soon. See. Did this nigga upload anything on here? "28 weeks ago. The fuck? Is somebody hanging down the tower? Oh, that's him rappelling down the side of the tower. And then that's that. Bro, I couldn't do that. I couldn't rappel down the side of no crazy shit. What the fuck? I couldn't rappel down the side of no crazy shit. Anyways, let's see if I can find that video in my YouTube history. It should be there. But Yeah. Everything that I watched on here has been like pretty much what y'all have seen. But this one, 38 minutes. I don't think I got time to watch 38 minutes.
Why don't you tell everybody in the store what you were here to do? This man's here to be a 15-year-old boy! And keep the city circle, please. Hey, you want daddy to take your virginity, make you his little dirty boy.
What the fuck?
I hope everyone's having a good day so far, but I'm probably about to ruin it with these chat logs from this guy. This guy is a disgusting pig. There is no way around it. This guy is a horrible, dangerous person who
Not gonna lie, his mic setup is pissing me off. He has one of those directional mics the same way that I have, like to where if you gotta talk directly into it, not like how I'm over here to the left side. He can't hear me. He got one of those mics, but like he's not talking directly into it like he should be. I'm not gonna lie, I fucked up and I made a mistake by getting a podcast mic to where I had to talk directly into it. I should have got a 360 mic, like a gaming mic. But I was like, that's stupid. I don't think I need one.
The age of a 15-year-old multiple times and still said some of the craziest things ever. And I don't have the beginning of his Reddit, which is where it started, because he went back. He claims he deleted the whole account.
He also blocked the Reddit and Discord accounts at one point, and he said it was because he was worried about his family seeing his messages while he was sick.
Either way, his messages are gone, whether he deleted the messages or the whole account.
Huh?
But there was a lot to go through, so I'm going to try to keep it semi-short. I don't think I'll be able to read all of it because YouTube guidelines, like some of these things are that to the Reddit. I say, hey, I'm by the way, no way, seriously. Yeah, if you want to dip, that's cool, I get it. You look a lot older than bro. I think that's a compliment, so thanks, I guess. You're welcome. Okay, low-key, is there a way you can prove who I'm talking to got an ID? And I said, I don't have my driver's license yet, so I don't have an ID. Any other pics of yourself, bro? Sorry, not trying to be weird. So...
How did these niggas just sit here and flirt and like not feel no type of way?
Well, you'll see him say that later. It's probably best that you just block the account. There's no reason to be asking for proof. And later on after this, again, it's gone. He said, can you send a picture with 2 fingers up so I know that it's a real person? And I just ignored it because I have a beard. I couldn't do it. And then I go back on Reddit a couple of days later and he was like blown up the account. He sent like question
nigga
marks.
blew up the
like,
account.
Oh, I guess you're not real. Oh, I guess I'm not getting a pic. Well, have fun catfishing people. Like
the
he was,
fuck,
like, begging for a 15-year-old to prove that they're a real person. And so
niggas weird.
I go, I need a picture with 2 fingers up right now. And he sent one. We sent it, and then he asked for a Discord, which is
what the fuck.
Says. He goes, hey, how's it going? Pretty good. So you don't jerk off? Have you ever? Right away.
You're just getting straight into it. Like, what the fuck type of?
Like you're okay with me being 15, right? I just want to make sure you're not mad I'm younger. A lot of people block me when I tell them. He goes, I feel a little weird about it. I'm not mad. Honestly forgot that's how old you are. Okay, so we forgot, but now we knows again. If you don't want to talk or hang out anymore because of it, I understand. We can talk, dude. It's all right. Just can't do anything. Anything like what? Sexual. Oh, okay. Like, we can talk about it. So what do you want to talk about? He goes, I don't know. You? Any ideas? Not off the top of my head, no. Talk about sex.
Why don't they show his name? Fuck if I know.
Who he was just reminded.
This the nigga that you watch.
2:04 he says to talk about sex. At 1:53, I said again the age of 50. So about 10 minutes, and he.
Do they normally show the names?
It's disgusting. And then after that, he goes. I think I said sure.
Oh, probably because this is Discord and they don't want nobody spamming his Discord.
He says, what are your fantasies? Favorite type of... Like,
fuck?
That's the type of shit he was saying. I have proof he was acknowledging the age. Right here he goes, yeah, that's why I'm uncomfortable, because you're, like, very young. He goes, this was before we were gonna, like, actually meet him. He goes, I'm still, like, worried, man. I go, why? I'm worried this is a setup. He says, yeah, the age gap worries me. About 3 hours before meeting him, he goes, I want to clarify, I'm not a pedo, you know.
Cap.
It's really funny you can try to say that after all the
things crazy as fuck.
Before, which we'll get into after one more thing, because there is one more time where he acknowledges that it's a. What high school do you go to, by the way?
And nigga asked was high school.
He's acknowledging it's a high schooler. And then I just said a high school in the area. And then I asked why. And he goes, no, I was genuinely just curious. I'm an Andrew alumni. I said, okay, that's nice. When did you graduate? Lol, 2016.
Damn, that nigga old as fuck.
I said, fun. He goes, yeah, you just saying that? I said, yes, being graduated sounds fun. Or because I'm old as fuck. I said, you're not that old, lol. He goes, no, I guess not. 26. Not super old,
Nah, that's old as fuck.
26
That's old as fuck.
You were a freshman in high school.
It's fucking disgusting.
Alright, now let's get into some of the things he was saying. I will try to keep it as short as possible because these are gross. This is on Thanksgiving, I believe, where I asked him how his dinner was. He says, very good, chilling in bed.
I graduated at 18.
Glad you had a good time.
So you was
Thank you,
like,
same
what?
to you. I'm bored now, though. I said, kind of
Fucking 10th going to 11th? That's crazy.
Games weren't great. Why not go to your room, he says. I said, family's still here. He goes, unfortunate. Low-key, I'm... Now,
what
look
the
at the
fuck?
date and times on these. 11:28 at 8:35. I go off my phone. I come back to this.
It's crazy as
After
hell.
saying the games were
You a
boring.
young nigga for real.
He goes, I know. Do me a favor.
YN.
Go to the bathroom and strip down to your undies if you don't mind. I said, in
What?
what, lol? Show me. If you don't mind, I'm so curious. While he thinks a 50-year-old is having Thanksgiving with his family, he's asking for pictures in the kid's underwear.
That's so fucking weird.
Fucking God. I don't remember what this was. He says, more reason I want to see what kind of undies do you wear.
What the fuck?
He said, maybe we can hang out before
Where the
that,
fuck did you
so
get a
it's not
ref
awkward."
emote from?
I don't remember what he was saying. Oh, I do.
Who
Because he
chat
said
is
the
that?
First time
FB
that he
touchdown.
was going to hang out with this that they would just talk.
And nigga said
conclude
flag on the play.
That after that, then they could do anything they wanted. And I said, well, I don't think she goes out of town again until sometime in December, so we have more time to talk, so it's not awkward, too, because he asked, like, when does your mom go out of town again, or when can you hang out?
The fuck?
And then he
This
said,
nigga trying to
"Valid."
link?
And I said, but yeah, I can definitely let you know when she has to start leaving for work and stuff again. He says, no big deal. I'm so curious about your butt. And I said, what are you curious about it? Just how it looks and if it's hairy. You are
Is
disgusting
Twitch global?
fuck. I hope you see this video. You are a disgusting fuck. You, by now, know multiple times.
Asking if
the
a
age
kid's
factor
ass is hairy is
You are
fucking wild.
And I hope you are seeing this.
Asking
I hope
if
you're
anybody's
hearing
ass
the
is
shit
hairy
you
is
were saying
fucking
to
beyond.
who you
Like,
thought
what
was
the fuck?
And I hope you're disgusted with your fucking self. There's another time he asked, are you hairy?
I
I'm a
gotta
big
speed
fan
this
of hair,
up.
no lie, especially hairy butts.
Cause I gotta be where I
Or
gotta
maybe
be at
just do me a
27 minutes
favor.
and we still
I
got
mean, it depends
31
on what
left.
It is. I don't want to send anything if that's what it was gonna be, lol. Mind sending a shirtless pic of yourself currently? He was careful. He tried being
So that mean I
careful.
gotta
He would always-
leave
he
in
was
like
asking for the specific poses
10,
where he sign up. He would always be
15.
like, can you send me a selfie of what you're doing right now? It's like he was being careful. He knew it was a and the amount of times he asked for proof is disturbing. And he tried saying, I just wanted proof it was a real person. No, you didn't. You're a fucking liar. Yes, sexy, I'm gonna take of that body.
What?
Okay, here, what's up, baby? He says. I said, not much right now, just waiting to eat. Then me and my brother are gonna watch the games. He goes, oh, okay. Wish you could help with this boner. Baby boy, daddy needs you. Daddy can't wait to make you. You are a disgusting fuck. I really hope you are fucking seeing this right now. Still thinking about how I'm gonna take care of you, baby boy. Have you begging? And how are you gonna do that?
What the fuck?
By sucking on your cockles, have you begging to? I just want to break my iPad in fucking half reading some of this shit, dude. It's. Yeah, I want daddy to take your virginity, make you his dirty little boy.
Bro, I can't even listen to this net. These niggas is out of fucking crazy. What the fuck? Nah, if there's like another minute and so of chat logs, and I just feel like it only got worse from there.
I can't really say much else other than this is disgusting, this is disgusting. I've probably said that word like 30 times by now. But yeah, this is gross. And this is just the stuff that I think YouTube would allow. There was other things he was saying that I'm not even gonna risk saying on here. But with that being said, let's get to the catch.
What the fuck? Sees camera and us walking by.
Juan, what's up? We here to meet?
Bro, where the fuck did this nigga get a whole fit from? This nigga that got a whole fit.
Here to chat with him. I promise you, it wasn't anything like that. I promise you.
Ask him if he has hair on his ass. Not like that.
It really wasn't like that, guys.
Really?
Seriously.
Really?
That nigga look like he ready to swing on this nigga.
Guys, please.
Look like he ready to crash out.
Juan, you really fucked up.
Got the UFC gloves on.
Age gap worries me.
Oh, those the old UFC gloves
What
too.
about this one? Where you wanted to get,
Where the
you wanted to
thumb's
get
not
just
protected.
You just wanted him to go to your car? Didn't you want to come in the store? Kidnapping?
No, it wasn't like that at all.
You wanted a kid to go in your car. I want to clarify I'm not a pedo. You know, if I rape him, I'm not a rapist, right?
Do you understand that he's... Guys, it literally wasn't like that. Please, like seriously, it wasn't.
How old are you? I'm worried this is a setup. How old are you?
Guys.
How old are you? I already know you're 26.
Yes.
Yeah, you want daddy to take your virginity, make you his little dirty boy.
Guys.
That's
They finna whoop that nigga ass.
Oh, I bet you
Where the fuck the mob come from?
I know. Guys, please.
We can get cops involved, which is the right way. We can call your mom. We can battle to the death.
Yeah.
You can shave your shit.
You can give us, a couple $1,000.
That's $0.
Yeah, I don't think that's.
Yeah, we already knew that. You can tell. You know what I'm saying? No offense, but you do
That nigga said I got $0 in my account. It's crazy.
You're lucky we didn't get you there. I was gonna go on the stage and tell everybody what you do.
I really don't do that, guys. I really don't. This is literally like, I promise you.
Oh, but don't touch yourself because I'm gonna make you feel good.
What?
Yeah, don't touch yourself till Sunday.
Well,
what about when you were giving instructions on how to
He
jerk
said
off?
that?
What about that?
Yeah, like
a little weird, huh? You know how I felt going along with that?
Yeah, it was weird. I'm sorry.
So fight to the death. Call the cops.
It's very good with me. Because you mentioned the age gap, right? You were saying how I'm worried about meeting up with
Giving
you.
a nigga
And then you're like,
instructions
"I'm just
on-
funny." And he goes, what do you want to talk about? Sex. That's your first thing you go to.
No, that was...
They got the Target workers speaking around the corner.
Everybody in the store what you were here to do. Yellow.
Yellow so everyone.
You work at the Skillet House, or is that an old one? It's old?
Yeah.
I'll find you a new one. I'm gonna go there.
Hey, yell what you did. Be a man.
Yo,
Confess
you're a
it.
dirty little pedophile. Get on your knees and beg. Guys. Beg for forgiveness.
Come on.
Does it look like I'm playing?
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, do you know who this is?
No,
You're a disgrace to Nightwing fans.
Is he actually finna
He's my favorite
beg?
too. What about when you said
Baby
I'm gonna
hero?
take that body?
All right.
What does that mean?
Fuck, I'm so horny.
Okay.
God, I want to see your butt.
All right, can I...
Explain. Go ahead.
What can I do?
Get on your knees.
Get on your knees.
Beg.
Get on him.
Guys.
Now.
This isn't cool, guys. Seriously.
Neither is meeting a.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, but we're not cool.
He's here to meet a.
No.
He's here to meet a.
Yellow proof.
Yeah, we have that. What do you mean no? Shut the fuck up. You know what you're here to do.
You just admitted. What? It wasn't you?
Can we just
Take him outside.
Oh, that's a great idea, isn't it?
It's either the cops coming here or we go outside.
I mean, I feel like he's here to meet a. He's here to meet a girl boy. Just.
Guys, it wasn't.
It
really
wasn't
was.
like
It
that,
was.
Cap.
What about when you said you were worried about your family seeing your messages? What did that mean? You knew you were guilty.
All right, hey, let's take it outside. Let's take it outside.
They have all the proof.
Take it outside.
Let's go.
Cops are gonna come.
That nigga said they have no proof. I didn't even hear him say that. What the fuck?
God, fuck, I did fucking want to though.
Hey, yell it.
Hey, everyone! This man's here to meet a 15-year-old boy! He's here to meet a 15-year-old boy! He's here to meet a 15-year-old boy! Oh, that's right. You said the first time we hang out, we won't do anything sexual. He's here to meet a 15-year-old boy! Fuck, get the kids away from him. And he's walking through the baby aisle right now. Oh, man!
Fuck, get the kids away from him.
Baby aisle. Hey! This guy's here to meet a 15-year-old. He's here to meet a 15-year-old boy. We have the chats, dumbass. Let's go. Fuck off. This guy's here to meet a 15-year-old. We work at the Skillet House. What are you doing? Stop. We're about to grab the shop.
That nigga dropping low and everything. He said he work at the Skillet House. They about to fuck it.
This shopping cart is we gotta get your license plate to get to the cops. Go, where's your car at? Why do you look like that? Go to your car. We're getting your license plate. You need a syllable by syllable? Read.
Please, guys, please.
Shut the fuck up, you please.
No, what can I do to fix this, please?
I told you to get on your knees, and you can do what you want. Just put your lips. Oh.
No,
that's what you want to do.
But that was that is not.
That is what he want to do anyways. They right.
You had to clarify you're not a pedo an hour before meeting.
That wasn't what it was at all. That wasn't what it was at all. I was literally just gonna talk with you guys.
About what? About what?
Cap.
About life.
You don't talk.
Cap.
You don't hang out with mine.
Cap.
Is that like, hey, what can we talk about? Sex? There's dating up for you.
Guys, that wasn't like it. Wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. No. I want to talk about sex.
No, there's no explain yourself. Go.
He about to cry.
Guys, seriously, it wasn't like that.
Hey, let's go to the car. Come on.
Alright, take us to your car. Let's go.
Cops are on the way. Do you want to just wait for him?
I don't want to get arrested for anything.
Hey, we got the plate. Oh, I would have.
Just realized he acknowledged that he could / should have probably get arrested.
What about when you said, go to the bathroom, strip down to your undies and send me an underwear? You know how long I looked on Reddit for a picture of a guy in his underwear?
It wasn't like that. It wasn't like that.
What is it like? What is it like? What was all this like? When you
Well, clearly I fucked up. I understand that. That's an understatement.
That nigga was scrolling through Reddit to get the pics. It's crazy.
Would have never done that. But this is.
Well, he said yeah, but still.
No, it was not like that.
You're caught. You're caught.
It wasn't like that. It really wasn't like that.
No, we did.
Stupid ass.
Asking if he likes boys, or asking if he's got a hairy butt.
No.
Dude, 10 minutes.
Bro,
he likes hairy. 10 minutes after.
18. You guys gave me all these ages. No.
It was. We have the message.
No, and there was 24 and 21 early on too.
What the fuck?
They're all there. You can lie all you want. I have the proof.
Please.
I also have you going. Can I see an ID? Can you send a picture with 2 fingers up to prove you're real? You know what you were doing, and then you went back and deleted those. I already had it.
Guys.
What the fuck?
I'm not. Get on your knees and beg. Get on your knees and beg. Beg for forgiveness. Beg for forgiveness. Next to Hitler and you, buddy. That was get on your knees and beg. No. He's here to be the boy.
26. Contract on the way. Fucking bullshit. We wanted some new dragon in the store. He knew it was.
No. They lied about inches. They told me.
Hey, why were you saying you were worried about the age gap? Why were we worried about? What were we worried about?
Better get your ass running, boy.
Police? Damn.
Hey, get your car to your license plate, bro.
Guys,
I might already have it. I can't remember if it was in the fucking thing I pulled up.
They're fucking dog. How old are you? How old are you? How old are you? How old are you? 26 or 26. If they were lying about age, I'm 26 and I'm like,
Where the police on?
they got the whole target out this bitch. Guys, no. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, police do actually show up. Bet.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
How many times did you tell him you were? What are you?
What was he gonna say? In the
The number 18 wasn't evenly read.
And then 18, and I was like, okay, 18's pushing it.
You said you were worried about the age from the beginning.
You told me you were 24 and then 18, and I was like, okay, 18's pushing it.
You got the message.
Cap.
Now, I have unfortunately read his entire chat log about 3 times now. The number 18 wasn't even in there other than when he said that he's never been with anyone under 18. Other than that, the number
So this nigga just lying his ass off.
Where he's talking about Reddit posts where they say 24, 21. I don't fucking know if you saw an old ass Reddit post where I lied about my age like 5 years ago when I had Reddit. The number 18 is not here. The number is there twice. That is the only age that was said to him in a DM. The age 18 or 19 was not.
Where's all the times he said I'm worried?
We need a thumbnail. We need a thumbnail.
They're gonna see it.
No, I'm not.
Then what are you gonna do?
I'm not.
You're fucking. Hey, Aiden, start filming off your phone. I need the original ones off his that I don't have.
You're fucking despicable. I'm not. On all of the Reddit posts, 21, 24. That's what you guys said.
And then when you DM the person, what they say? That's like saying. 18. So you're gonna try to say, oh, they lied about the race. It's not my fault.
You did. Hey, what do you want to talk about? Sex.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, we can't do it.
Where the cops at?
Cop here.
Police.
Think about your last meal.
I'm trying to go to the beginning of the messages, but you got all the police presence. So I can get taken down. Yes. Yeah, that was on Discord. He asked for that.
Where they at?
Yeah, I asked him. He said 26, so graduation in 2015, something like that. Who's got my wallet? I Henderson. Just his brother, right? You?
Yeah.
All right, everybody else leave.
For what? What the fuck do they put them in cuffs for? That nigga's weird. He's one too. That nigga weird as fuck. That nigga for sure one of them too.
I'm going to. You're defending a pedophile right now.
You don't know that. You don't know that. Hey, just like I told you before, there's 2 sides, right? He's been talking to you.
I showed you multiple times.
I know that, but I don't know.
Even if you was, with all this stuff that you have to do, we cannot prove that, can we? I have the messages. What can you prove with the message? I said, I'm by the way. Then it moves to Discord. I'm worried about your age. 2 hours before coming here, I'm worried about the age gap. I'm worried this is a setup. I'm not a pedo, by the way. Just want to put that out there. He said something like that. He acknowledged the age gap. Everyone's over here saying, put me in cuffs for the dude here need a bullshit. Like I told you. I know he's tweaking about it. He's just mad that I'm trying to make a video out of it. If I didn't come here with a video and a costume, he'd be much more relaxed. Guaranteed. You're not the police. I don't. What were you gonna do? Make a video and embarrass the hell out of him? I was coming to call you guys. I told Target to call you guys. Okay. I asked the security guard. I said, did they get called yet? And he's like, we're going to. I said, okay, call me. There was an employee walking when we were talking to her, and we said, she was like, what's going on? We're like, he's eating a 15-year-old. And she's like, can we take it outside? We're like, sure. And then as we were walking out, the security guard was like blind or whatever. He walked out. I said, you guys call? Yeah. Okay. I said, you guys call the cops yet? He was like, no, but we're going to. I said, okay, thank you. Give me a minor. You're sending him pictures. I said, I was. And then you don't have anything that says that though. I sent him saying I'm. You don't have that. Yeah, I do. It was. I just showed you. And then he's saying, hold on. He's saying that you originally told him that you were over 18. 24. That's what he told me. 21. Then you're telling him different ages. As soon as he messaged, I said I'm 15.
Problem is, I can see what you're doing, but with all these things you're doing, I don't think you're necessarily going through what you're going through. Like you're trying to catch a better.
That officer a bitch. Oh, it's 3:17. I gotta go. I gotta go. Sick. I want to know what happens though. Do he get locked up?
Him just claim that it wasn't like that for 20 minutes, even though the chats clearly showed that it was like that. And now it's going to get worse because now I have to explain to you that he got to go and nothing happened to him.
What?
So, as you can see, there wasn't head screen in the one cop numbered of us.
He changed fits at what point? At what point did he change fit? It must have been a different day update.
I really hate to pop in here and make this already long video longer, but I actually have an update to give on this. The other day, I got a call from the cops about this. I thought everything was said and done because they said that nothing's going to be able to happen. They didn't ask for the Google Drive, anything like that. But then I got a call from a detective, and she, you know, again, nothing really to show with the phone call because she just asked what happened, asked for some clarification about certain things. She's like, you know, what age did you tell him? I'm like, that was the only age that was said to him because, again, he's still claiming that he was under the impression he was texting an adult, which there's no way you can look at this and think that. And she explained to me that cases like this are hard to do anything with. Not only are they harder to investigate, but if it gets to the state attorney, that it's also going to be hard for them to want to take the case because it's also that hard to, even if there's evidence, hard to prove.
I gotta go, but I'm so curious.
Like that. But anyway, yeah, she said that, again, nothing's probably going to be able to be done. She did take the Google Drive, though, and I added more pictures in there than I originally had at the Target itself because, like I was saying earlier, there was just some stuff that I forgot to put in, stuff like that. So she has more than I was able to show the police on scene, and that's fine because now she's the one investigating this to begin with. She said she reviewed the report and the footage. I'm assuming she's talking about body cam footage because, like, obviously I haven't uploaded this yet, so it's not like she could be reviewing my video of me reading the chats or anything. Speaking of this video, she did highly, highly, highly recommend that I do not upload this video. And I'm not going to lie, for a while I did consider not uploading this video or at least waiting a bit.
Man, tell that bitch shut the fuck up. It's public. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Anyways, I'll catch y'all next time, man. Sorry about the short stream. See y'all later tonight. Well, tomorrow night. Well, I guess later today, I guess.